Hello, everybody. Welcome. Today we are oh goodness talking. Oh, it's been such a long time. I've been dealing with so much shit. Okay, but hi, Arisa-chan. Hello, Black Red. Hello, Galaxia Gaming. Today, right here, right now, I am going to showcase the 3 designs we have for the model design by Rico. His Twitter disappeared. Let me. Oh my goodness, let me get that. Where did it go? I thought I had everything so organized, but no. I just aha. Here is Rico. So here is the person who has made all of these designs. I'm going to put them in the description. Here we go. There we go. So happy I found them. My computer's been really weird with like Twitter. Like I'll like go in and it's on my my voice acting Twitter and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna switch to my VTubing Twitter and it'll just reopen my voice acting Twitter and then I have to exit it out and reopen it again and it'll be my VTubing Twitter. But then when I tried to like put the link to the stream, it was like, no, voice acting Twitter again. Okay, but without further ado, guys, let me show you the 3 designs real quick. They're gonna be in front of my face and the chat for a second, but then we will look at them closer. So, design number 1 is Five Nights at Dolly's. Little animatronic kitty doll, half animatronic thingy with the kitty thingy. Yeah, very good. And design number 2 is, and they have the vote 1, vote 2 for what they are, is Winry Rockbell if if you know, she also lost her limbs. The idea here is a mechanic, you know, and these are all like they can all be canon to the storyline. You know, you start off here, you escape Freddy. You go and you create your own limbs because you're tired of having kitty fingers. Yeah, and I like the little kitty goggles. They're so good. And then design number 3 is just like, so these, I know that they look like the wolf talons or whatever. I know they look like I'm like half werewolf. They're actually meant to be like slightly rusty because, you know, Mechanic Doll was like, I actually want to be Spider-Man. I'm gonna claw my way up buildings. Here's my claw attachments. So these are the 3 designs. Let's see if I can. Okay, so let me just. They look amazing. Yeah, Rico Studio did an amazing job. And like Rico's QR code is on here and everything. So go check out Rico. They're super tough to decide. I personally have a favorite. The doll character do get quirky at night, yeah. But like, feel free to like, these are, well, you know, I'm gonna make them smaller so I can actually talk to you guys. That won't be a bad thing, right? Y'all can still. There we go. They're pretty much the same size above my head there. There we go. One has the most charm to you. I can see some stories in these designs. Yeah, it's actually like kind of actually like a canon timeline that I made with these designs. So like the first one is, you know, Dolly animatronic, you know, working in the thing. And then I don't know, it gets burned down. I get tired of you know, just being a Chuck E. Cheese mascot and getting paid nothing. I get tired. I run away, right? And I become my own mechanic. I'm gonna blend in with society. No more do I have kitty paws for hands. And then after a while, I use that. I'm like, how could I make myself more useful? Spider-Man! but not with like spider webs, with like claws. I'm just gonna claw my way up buildings and stuff, and it's gonna be absolutely fantastic. I got a cool little hat, and yeah, I like you. Number 3 is like when you go horror mode, can't decide between 1 and 2. Okay, well, if we're having trouble deciding, maybe we'll have to do you guys will have to maybe see, like, I was gonna do just a vote of like what one wins out of the 3, but maybe I should do an elimination vote first, where you guys like eliminate one and then it's between the other 2. I don't know. Let me guys know what you think. There's like a year time gap between appearances. Yeah, it's kind of meant to be that way, actually. I'll tell you guys, 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Yeah, like they all have kind of like different appeals to them. Um, just know that like these are like concepts designs. Like even if one wins, it's not gonna be that exactly right, because it has to translate into Live2D, and then it has to translate into getting rigged and all of that, right? I feel sad for 2. They're all so good. Delta, man, I showed this to an IRL friend before, and your guys' responses are actually like really surprising, because like among my IRL friends, 1 was definitely the least favorite, and it was definitely between 2 and 3, but 3 was definitely the favorite. I like 2. 3 seems more applicable for more situations and stream types. Yeah, I somewhat agree. So the process of like making these were like the initial design ideas in the first place, but my problem here, I'll talk about the pros and cons of each of them for streaming, because you know that'll go into the vote. Number 1. Number 1, my favorite thing about it is pandering to the mascot horror audience, of course. um, but my and I just like being a little diner waitress. It's super cool. These are meant to be like rollerblade thingies, but I do feel that the silhouette is a little bit weird on 1. Like I wasn't like it's Rico did an amazing job. I just didn't know how to describe how to make the silhouette like better, because if you think of it like blackout, you have to black everything out, and then the silhouette still has to be identifiable and like visually appealing. But I don't know why, but like I think it's like the calves, the robo calves at the bottom here, they are not very visually appealing to me as a shape. And I think the arms just are a little bit, I don't know, there's something about the proportions that like it makes me like a little but like if this wins, of course that would be fixed in the translation to Live2D. Only the hands and legs of the third one are a little creepy. That's fair too. That's fair. I understand we're not all horror fans here. The other thing about the first one is that it's detailed, but it's not like, so Live2D, for a model, you don't want it to be like too detailed, but you don't want it to be too bland, right? Because you want the focus to be on what you're doing, but the model also has to have enough interests to like get people to click. And so I feel like maybe the all red dress is something that could be changed. I like the little thing around the leg with the like the little notebook. But yeah, if you guys feel free to like make fan art of the designs and what you would like to see with them and stuff. Galaxia, first streaming from a streaming perspective, 3 looks really good. I would even say that making it more Rust looking could help. Maybe, indeed. Yeah, so like this is a vote, but like that doesn't mean that these are all set in stone. They're still concept designs, so feel free to like vote, give your guys' feedback, maybe draw like a redesign of a design to like what you would like to see, because we're deciding on this as a community, right? This is a community decision. So yeah, for the first design, I think like the cat animatronic thing, I think it's a really cool idea. I just think that the silhouette needs a little bit more work, and the way that it's detailed maybe needs a little bit. Like I really like Made Mint's I really like Made Mint's outfit design. I was having a little bit of trouble finding references for it being like a waitress diner, like 50s diner with like roller skates versus like an anime maid girl, because like of course I love anime maid girls, but I also I don't know how that fits into like the animatronic aesthetic, but like if y'all have ideas, go for it. Like I'm gonna put up the poll after this stream for like the voting. You guys put your comments, put your views, put what you guys think there, and I will take that feedback and we will see what to do with it. We'll drop it or we'll run with it. There's gonna be plenty of good ideas you guys have, plenty of terrible ideas you guys have. I too have great and terrible ideas. Yeah, the legs for one are nice, but the arms don't really need to match. That's fair. Like I feel like the calf's silhouette is similar for 1 and 3. But I don't know why. I just like 3's silhouette better. Could be like an anime diner, similar to there being a robot cafe. Yes, that is true. It could be somewhat dystopian in that way, too. The first and second designs are very good. The first is a bit moe and too cute, but it's easier to imagine a lore for this to be a streamer. The second is very charismatic, but is more difficult to imagine a lore of why it should be a streamer. That is very good feedback. That is very good feedback. And that gets into the design of, like, number 2. The thing that I love about it is that it's, like, it has like a good, like aesthetically pleasing silhouette to me. But it's also like simple enough that it's not like distracting in the streams. But yeah, it is a mechanic, but it has like the cute goggles. I don't know, kind of gives like a little bit mad scientist mechanic vibe. And we all know that I have the gremlin personality. And so I'm thinking that like 2 and 3 kind of fit my personality better with the gremlin vibe, because the first one is a little more, yeah, cutesy, moe, serving you in a diner, right? And I don't get gremlin from it as much. Like, I want the model to communicate who I am at a glance. And so that's also something we have to think about when it comes to the model design, right? The downside is maybe it's like a little bit too boring. And again, the lore side, it's like, why is this the streamer? But like I said, I like to think of these as like all canon, because my idea, so I like having like an animatronic slash prosthetics. And again, the prosthetics, maybe I didn't say this before, the prosthetics don't have to be like animal prosthetics or animatronic prosthetics. They could also be just like actual realistic prosthetics as well, because I'm disabled, right? And so that's kind of how I like to tell that story, right? And then it can be like super duper like creative, right? So like, I don't know, as long as it showcases like the gremlin personality, but it's not too much on the screen, but it's not too little on the screen. Man, I'm really bad at design. That's why I hired Rico to do this, and that's why you guys are voting. And also you can make suggestions, make fan art. We're doing this as a community. It is our community. This is not my streaming platform. This is our platform, right? I want to, this is a community voting. This is a community thingy. Yes. Like an android. Yeah, kind of like an android, right? Or like maybe like a hologram. I don't know, man. So yeah. So pros, all of those things, gremlin energy, much dominus. This is a dominist society, unless I rig the vote. I'm gonna rig the vote. It's gonna be the illusion of community, the illusion of democracy, but really, I'm the one with the decide. You really like 1 and 2, Zemi. Interesting. I thought 3 was gonna be liked a whole lot more. Let's see. Okay, and the pros and cons of the third one. Okay, so I'll be honest. So they are meant to be like prosthetic animatronics, but the legs and the arms, they look like I stole like Sonic's legs and arms from Sonic Unleashed. Make a 4th one in a mafia outfit. Okay, but like, That's gonna make you, yeah, that's gonna be even more time if I'm a mafia. I gotta be a smooth criminal, but I'm not a smooth oh, thank you. Thank you for the membership, Nabil Al Mula. I appreciate it. You thought maybe, guys, if I make a mafia outfit, then I have to redo the entire vote. We'd have to do like a bracketeering system, but also we'd have to wait like another month to 2 weeks. No, 2 weeks to a month at least to get another design. Save best for later. I can't believe I almost missed this. Oh no! What was it? If we did do a mafia though, it would be a clumsy mafia. Like it would have to be like, I don't know, like maybe the clumsy mafia would have like a, you need one with a gas mask. You guys are I commissioned these guys. You guys just want more, what, 5 now? Am I supposed to, do I put these 3 designs away and go, okay, see you guys in more months. Gonna go commission more designs. No, but if you guys actually like draw the unique designs that you want, I might actually do that, okay? If you guys are not satisfied with my ideas, maybe I should have asked y'all before. Like a soldering mask, the second one could always use it. That's true. That one is not asking for an entirely new design. That one is a critique for the second design, which helps me. Sorry, I missed it. Did you say that voting would be towards the end? I'm going to, after I'm done discussing all of this, I'm going to put up a poll on the YouTubes, and I'll put up a poll on my Twitters, and then I will link them in the Discord. I think what disturbs me the most about the third design is the painting on the arms and the feet. I think the light brown color was a little strange and different from the art style of the rest of them. Oh, of the body. That's fair. It's meant to be rust. But, yeah. You know, like the lucky gas. No! Not the lucky gas mask. How am I supposed to come up with VTuber lore for hobby playtime gas mask? I mean, I guess it's a mascot horror. Do I just put it in the first one, be like, this is the mascot horror design, key. Pandering, key. Okay. And then, so let's talk about the pros and cons of the third design. So pros, I think what am I saying, bro? Can I speak, please? Okay, I think that it captures my gremlin energy the best out of the 3. I also like the little hat. The little hat makes me happy. I've not disclosed which one is my favorite because that will definitely influence the voting, because I know that you guys will be like, well, it's Doll's design, so Doll should get the one that Doll wants. But no. Actually, looking at the third design more, it's growing on me a lot. Yeah, well, and that's why I'm talking about the pros and cons of each of them in terms of like personality and like streaming value as well. Also, like, since it has the hat, like, I might get a toggle to, like, take the hat off, and I can have little fangies. Same with the second one. I could get a little toggle to, like, put the glasses on or take them off. I think that number 3 should have the signature dolly hair. Yeah, I think, so I was gonna give them all the signature dolly hair so that they'd all kind of have the same chance, because I know that, like, the dolly hair gives 1 and 2, like, a better chance because everyone loves and is used to the dolly hair. But I also wasn't sure, like, the pigtails are so high, and I really wanted one with a beanie, and this was the design that fit best with the beanie, so I was like, screw it. I'll do the beanie, and, like, it's short hair, but it could also be like little pigtails. We could change them too, but they wouldn't be exactly like the original doll hair. What was it? The thing is I knew that if I gave one of the designs the original doll hair, the other 2 would have less of a chance just based off of that, itself. One more thing I have to admit, they did a great job drawing the thighs in the third design. Yes, they put stickers on them. I was like, yes, I have stickers. I love stickers. That's another thing that I just love about the third. So I love the beanie and I love the stickers. And maybe the claws are a little bit aggressive, but I wanted to keep with like the same theme of the first and second of like being animatronic, because I could like take them away, but then I just look like let's see. Then I would just look like, I don't know, like a graffiti person. But I also love the way like the sleeves of the jacket are rolled up. Like I usually don't like the silhouettes of VTubers with jackets because it just looks like very bulky at the top and then very skinny at the bottom. But the way they did it here, I really like the way it looks. I feel like the stickers accentuate the personality, and like the shorts having the things, like it's just really cool. It's very hip. It's very groovy. I feel like it's kind of the most typical VTuber. Seems very Prowler from Spider-Verse. Exactly. That's kind of what I was going for, because the storyline is like these are all canon storyline, right? So the storyline that I came up with is, you know, Dolly animatronic. You got lucky, you survived, but you're part animatronic now, and then you escape, and then you're like, I want to fit into society again and not have cat animatronic parts. So I'm gonna try and make myself look more human again, right? So that's where I'm like looking for the scrap parts, like this arm, the yellow arm is like a scrap parts arm, and then 3 is, well, society didn't accept me anyways because I could not find like very humanoid scrap parts for a cheap price. I am too poor to afford to look entirely human. So fuck it. I am now a vigilante superhero. I claw my way up buildings and I look for the bad guys and I take them out, and I also take their money so that I can buy the human things. And maybe less rusty prosthetics. I don't know. I mean, I do know, but yeah. And the thing that I like about all of them is that they're all like pretty clean. Like none of them are too revealing. Like something I am a VTuber for everyone. I'm not E for everyone. I'm like 14 and up, right? But I don't want a model that's like overly sexualized, if that makes sense. And so like that's the thing I like about all of them, is they're all like a very good balance. Even the third one, even with like the crop tops, it just looks badass. It doesn't look like you know, some VTuber models that are literally just lingerie. Or you try to save money for regular parts by streaming. Exactly, that too. Venom vibes, yes. It couldn't beat the furry allegations with that one. Okay, but I really like how, okay, I love Sonic Unleashed. I know that's it's a controversial take to like Sonic Unleashed. I loved it as a kid. I was like, werehog! Werehog! And then when Rico came up with this design, I was like, hee, I stole Sonic the Werehog's arms and legs. They go Elastigirl, whoosh, happy. You know? So, so that's the pros and cons. No! Zemi! No! Wait, Zemi, you're always saying you're doll. If I'm a furry, you're a furry. Yes. The cons about, well, I didn't really have any cons about the third one, but seeing your guys' comments, I think the con is that 1, it's too scary, and 2, it doesn't have the signature pigtails that you guys want. Those are like the only the only cons I can think of is 1, it too scary. 2, it don't have pigtails. Aw, Demi, don't cry. Oh, this is so much fun. I like Sonic Unleashed too. He's like a werewolf, Incredible Hulk, and Mr. Fantastic at the same time. Right. Yeah. Well, and the thing is too, is number 3 is kind of an homage to my original design, because my original design was actually a superhero. It was a superhero, but it looked too old for me, so people would click on it thinking they were gonna get like something like, here, let me just turn up my gain. Wait, 1 sec. Okay, so my original design was like too mature, so people would go into stream thinking that they're gonna get, oh, hi, I'm playing a game and blah blah blah. Welcome to my prison or something, right? Right. You know, and that's just not, I could not keep up that persona for many hours at a time. I didn't even try. And so it's like this really adult looking model with like this voice and this personality, and it was just not working. So like number 3 is kind of an homage to the fact that like my first design was like a superhero, and but this time it's like a vigilante. You know, like, she looks like this doll, Design 3 doll, looks like she would climb up a building to graffiti something about justice on, like, a signboard and then just, like, hop away, like, whee, you know? You could also add some cyberpunk aspects to the third design to expand that these were parts you found lying around for prosthetics. Yeah, I think that would definitely help the storyline come across, because you definitely get animatronic or a robot from like 1 and 2, and then you get werewolf for number 3. So yeah, definitely making them like actual like different loose wires and stuff. Yeah. And maybe like a hole in the foot or something where you can see like the inside of it. Yeah. That would make it make like more sense as it being a prosthetic. But yeah. I also just yeah. Some parts metal, others plastic. Yeah, that would be good too. I'm not sure how you would make the distinction. Like, I don't know, I don't want to be like a turtle with like a plastic straw stuck up my nose or something, but speaking the language of whales like Dory, Lamo, I'm speaking whale. Maybe when you go bald, you have a computer stick ass chicken sticking out of your head. I don't know how to imagine that. Y'all would have to make fan art of that for me to know. Like, I don't understand. I don't mind 3 lacking the pigtails, although I'd still like it to have longer hair. That is fair. So you guys like long-haired Dolly over short-haired Dolly. Okay. Like a metal exoskeleton and some plastic casing. Yeah, Deltagon. Yeah, that would be super duper cool. That would definitely get the idea across a little bit better, because yes, we have number 1, animatronic. Number 2, animatronic robot thingy. Number 3, werewolf. I like futuristic and sci-fi designs in the Geometry Dash editor, so I always kind of try to logically put these details together in a way that can tell a story. Oh, hell, see through the plastic casing? Oh, that would be pretty cool too. I think the reason, so there are a lot of, there's kind of an overabundance of like sci-fi, cyberpunk, Vtuber designs, and that's kind of why I didn't want to go that way for number 3. Like, yeah, it's a little bit futuristic vigilante, but I wanted to do it in a way that wasn't necessarily cyberpunk. So like if I'm talking about the genres of the designs, like I guess the first one we can just say like, I don't know, Five Nights at Freddy's. Number 2 is more steampunk-esque. And then my friend described number 3 as more like city punk, right? Like, I don't, honestly, it doesn't look too futuristic. Yeah, and it wasn't really meant to look futuristic because cyberpunk is kind of like really overused. And it's kind of the same reason why I didn't go with like a cyborg. Like, the cyborg and the cyberpunk designs in VTubing are very overdone, in my opinion at least. And so I wanted, while I did want like animatronic cyborg prosthetics. I didn't want to. The thing about VTuber designs as well is you also have to try to stand out in the crowd. So that's why like the silhouette is important, being a unique silhouette, but also being a semi-unique yet still appealing design, right? So like that's why I actually like the claws and stuff in the silhouette, is it's going to make like having claws like this is gonna, and having the jacket rolled up like in number 3, and the beanie are all going to make it quite a bit more unique from a silhouette, more unique and recognizable from a silhouette and model standpoint. Thank you, Smile! Thank you! The third one looks more like Poppy Playtime than FNAF. I tried to get away from the mascot horror because that was what number 1 was meant to be, and I still got mascot horror. Very good job, doll. Very, very good. Holy smokes, Smile's almost been a member for a whole year. What the heck? Oh. What was it? I feel like it's not like number 1 has to be mascot horror related anyway. No, it doesn't, but that was kind of the basis of the design. 11 days till you've been a member for a whole year. That's crazy, Smile. Holy smokes. In terms of like unique silhouettes and memorable outfits, I would say that number 1 and 3 have the most unique silhouettes and designs. And number 2 is a lot more generic and easy to swallow, is what I'd say for those. Like, there are a few mechanic, steampunk mechanic type of VTubers with like a similar silhouette. There are other maid VTubers, waitress VTubers with a similar silhouette minus the animatronic parts, which those would kind of be edited because the arms are kind of like a wonky silhouette, right? And then number 3, there is a lot. It's not it's not cyberpunk, but it has cyberpunk elements. But it does have, I think number 3 is the most unique when trying to stand out among popular VTuber model tropes and designs. 3 has that chaotic energy. I agree. 3 has the most chaotic energy. And 1 has more of a cutesy energy, and 2 has a little bit less of a chaotic energy, except for like the little the little explosion face I asked for in the corner. That's funny. Those top left designs, your new models, we are voting on which one of them will be the basis for the new model design. So these are concept arts. We're gonna vote on which one we want and like give feedback and all of that. So like, if you like, oh goodness gracious. Let me just, if you like this model the best, vote 1, as you can see here. Not that you can see my mouse, but it says there. It says vote 1 right here. So if you like, oh goodness, go smaller, please. Please fit on my, no, I didn't mean to highlight it. There we go. So if this one is your favorite, vote 1 when I put the poll up. And I link it in the Discord and everything. If this one is your favorite, vote 2. Vote 2. Where does the QR code go? It goes to Rico Designs. That's the person who made these. Let's see. School Live Anime Girl? Maybe. So yeah, if you like this one the best, you vote 2. And then, oh, I'm moving number 3 even though it's invisible. Oops. If you like, number 3, the best. Vote 3. And feel free to ask for any color revisions. Like if you're like, ew, the pink, like let me know that. But I love the stickers on the thighs. I'm not getting rid of the stickers. Stickers. I love stickers. Okay, now let's bring them all back on the screen and see. Okay. Boom. Boom. So yes, vote 1, vote 2, or vote 3. And depending on if the polls allow me to have the images on the thing before you click, it'll be even easier. But if not, then they have at least they have what number they are on them. All right, guys, people in the chat, do you have any more questions, concerns, comments? Let me know. Also, I'm gonna get I've looked up for face rigging. You can get iPhones, iPhone 10 I think is the minimum you need. You can get them online for on the Facebook Marketplace or whatever for $200. So I'm totally gonna do that. But I can't do that with this model because I don't know if this model has face rig or not. But the new model will have better face rigging. Because mine kind of is it has been said that it is distracting before, and I apologize for that. I am just really bad at well, I don't want to buy a $200 webcam if I'm going to spend on face rig anyway, you know? Yeah. Is a mayonnaise an instrument? Perhaps. You know what is an instrument? Oh, let me look into here first. Is it clean? Probably. You love the slightly droopy eyes in the designs? Or oh, you love the slightly droopy eyes because of my model checking. No. Don't vote with the QR codes. That leads to the artist. And I left all of that stuff because the artist deserves the credit that the artist deserves for doing the thing, right? It could have some reference, some work you like, type of pendant in your hair, symbol or something like that, maybe a bandage. To mayonnaise? What? I'm sorry, I'm gonna get a drink of water. Droopy eye emote? Yes, very good. So I'm going to, after this stream, I'm gonna put the vote up. I didn't want people to vote right away as soon as they saw the designs because I wanted to discuss the pros and cons of each of them first, so that and discuss that these are concept designs, they're not set in stone. Let's say for example you vote you really like number 3, but the only thing you don't like about it is it doesn't have the pigtails. You can vote for number 3 and then comment, but I voted for number 3 but it needs pigtails, right? And then we'll change that, right? Because these are concepts. Yes, on YouTube and on Twitter I'm going to put polls, but my Twitter doesn't get any traction, so there probably won't be any votes there, but that's okay. I'm just gonna put it in 2 places just to, when I say work, I mean some story, game, or animation series that you like. Oh, like a reference. Oh, to that kind of work. I don't really want to put a reference to an already existing IP in my model because I want to, I don't want to run into copyright issues, is the thing. And I know a little bit about copyright. I don't know a lot about copyright. I know copyright can actually absolutely keck you. I also know that copyright can do absolutely nothing to you. It's really messy and really annoying, and I hate it. So I just don't want to deal with it. If that makes sense. Ooh, but maybe I could put a little pin on the beanie. Maybe a little Galaxia pin or something. Heckin' yee! Dolly side at Galaxia says, very good. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not putting the mayo as an instrument in my model. No. No. Why would I do that? Why? Why? No. You know what? I think that's enough discussion about the models. We have been talking about them for almost 45 minutes. So I will leave y'all with this today. I shall put the vote up. And I have more voice work to do. So, but I will plan more stream. Hopefully, oh God, we'll have to update the side eye. Maybe. Too late, more mayonnaise. Bro, anything that you guys are putting in the chat here that you're like, add this to the model. Oh, put it in the comments of the voting thing too, because I'm not gonna remember, and I'm also not gonna go through this chat here that like happens alive to see what you guys said. Once we finalize the design, we must make more doll memes. Indeed. What was it? Just make a different copy, like what they did in that Doom shooter? No, I'm not paying more money than I have to, guys. I want to save the money for the good model. I don't want to spend money on like a bunch of extras that aren't actually going to like contribute to the quality of the streams. They're all cute. Aw, thanks, Cam's Caster. Let's see. My brain is doing the stupid. Oh yeah. I should finally be able to come back. Guys, this past few weeks has been absolutely crazy. It's been like awful but good at the same time. So like before, right? My grandpa was my mom had a surgery to remove like a big tumor thingy. And then, so she actually, for like 8 weeks, she needed to recover to like 2 whole months. And so that's been a thing. And then while my mom was recovering, my grandpa had like a heart thingy, like a heart murmur thing, and he had to go to the hospital for like a week. And then I had a voiceover thing that was like 30,000 words, and I had to record like when I was done recording, it was 8 hours. It was a bit more than 8 hours of just straight audio. So it took longer than that to record because that was after I edited out the bad takes and all of that stuff. So I was recording actually for like 12 hours. And so that was a thing. And then I finally got good news, right? So my mom was actually having symptoms of like a type of blood cancer, right? And she was like asking the doctors, well, could it be this like fibroid or tumor or whatever that I have that is huge? And they went, no, that is very rare. And so we went, like this was kind of like a fuck it we ball moment. Like even for me, I was like, I hope it's that stupid tumor. I know they said it was rare, but like right? And so they took it out, and it was the very like there's like in medical history, my mom said there's like around 50 people who have had it happen to them. So it's like that kind of a rare. like the doctors who like told her were like, oh, we need to study this and blah 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 blah. You're like the 50th person this has happened to, and I'm like, yes. Like I was in Delulu is the Solulu mode because they're like, your mom probably has blood cancer unless she's like one of 50 people in the world to have this other thing. And I was like, she's gonna be one of 50 people in the entire world to have this other thing. Yep, that is, the Lulu is the Solulu. That is how I was coping. And then it was true. So like, yay, my mom doesn't have cancer. I'm so happy. Like, yes, you know? Yeah. So I was Delulu is the Saluluing, and so we got the news that my mom is just a very rare specimen, like last week. But then also last week, I'm just letting you guys know why I haven't like been around, but I haven't like, oh goodness gracious. This is a little bit personal, but I will share it. I will share it anyways. So, being a public figure, you have like people sometimes that get parasocial. So I had to deal with like a kind of stalking situation. So that wasn't fun. And then I found out like literally the same day that I found out that my mom was just a very rare specimen, I found out that somebody had been actively sabotaging my voiceover career, like basically telling like they had climbed the ladder farther than me, right? And so they were basically telling people stuff like, Doll is faking her disability for attention and to get those roles and stuff. And I was like, huh? So I've been dealing with career sabotage as well. This has been a very great month. Yes, very great month. Month or two with the mom has major surgery, then grandpa's in the hospital, then what the fuck else happened? No. I know who they are. I know who's been actively sabotaging my voiceover career. I know. And it's okay. It's okay. The doll mafia will have a word. Well, they actually got canceled on voiceover Twitter for doing something very, very, very bad. And that's how I found out that they were sabotaging my voiceover career. It's because I knew they were not a great person but didn't have evidence. And so like people messaged me like, hey, this person that like got canceled for being a very, very bad and dangerous person, they were saying this and this about you, and so that's why we haven't been treating you very well or allowing you, voiceover opportunities. And I was like, the fuck? And it's just because I knew that they were not a good person. So they were like preemptively, they did this to multiple people who knew that they weren't a good person. They were like preemptively putting a shoe in our voiceover careers so that we couldn't get up higher and then like, say something about him is the thing. So yeah. So even though it's happened and it has been negatively impacting my voiceover career for the past few months, now that he's been outed with evidence, it should be good. It would, if you want to look at like voice acting Twitter, it shouldn't take long to find, that stuff. It kind of spreads. Yeah. So I guess that's a lesson in, the entertainment industry can be dangerous. Like if someone is not a good person and you find out and they know that they can actively sabotage your career. And that is not okay. But hey, lesson learned. Let's just not talk to people so that I don't know anything about people so that it doesn't happen again. Or just, I don't know. So yeah, that's all the stuff. Oh yeah, the stalker situation too. Yeah, been dealing with a few things, just a few, but also like working on some projects I'm really excited about, really excited to show you. Like the model vote was like one of the things that I've been super excited about. Yeah, if you're ever like, Doll, why don't you collab with Vtubers? People in the entertainment industry sucking is why. Like, actually. Yippee! Hermit power! Yeah, if I stay by myself, I won't know anything about anyone, and no one will know anything about me, and, just, fly on my little, like, do everything by my own effort. Same, the hype has been months. Yes. Super happy to see like the voting. It's been like a lot of like I've been drawing stuff. Like I'm not very good, but I've been drawing references and I've been looking for references and I've been like Doll the Hermit. Yup, pretty much. People are mean and I'd rather not deal with them, okay? I just wanna sit in my funny booth and make funny voices and funny noises and funny screams and yells and act and you know, react in game. I just want to be funny gremlin person. Like, this, don't sabotage me, please. I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm just a small disabled Canadian, okay? And not even a Canadian in a hub. Like, I live amongst the cows. Like, nearest actual studio to me for like voiceover stuff is a 4-hour drive. I don't even have the same access that person did. So it's like, oh, punch down, why don't you, you know? I heard about a recent update to That's Not My Neighbor. I ignored it because, I don't want to play it again. I'm sorry. I don't have time. Like, I'm gonna focus more on reaction stuff because with how busy I've been and how busy I'm probably going to be, I can't commit to, like, games. I can't commit to beating a game. I started Little Nightmares 2 in, like, October, and I haven't beat it. And I started the Devil May Cry 3, and I didn't beat it. Any chance you're replaying? No, I'm not replaying. I'm not replaying shit, okay? No. I don't have time to complete these games anymore. And the thing is like I really want to beat like Little Nightmares 2, but like my options are I just go back to it and I don't even remember like the controls. So I know that I stopped before like a scary boss fight. So I'm gonna be absolutely screwed. I'm gonna be like, what's the jump button again? Which is why I like to like beat games in like 1 or 2 sittings if I can. So I have like the muscle memory of like getting good and stuff. But the thing is I stopped in like the middle of the game. I don't have the muscle memory. I don't remember what the buttons do, so my options are just go into it and suck and fail and cry, or restart from the beginning, which was going to be frustrating because I actually like still remember a good chunk of that game. Like with my brain injury, I don't remember a lot of shit, right? Like there's a lot of things I forget. So like if I learned or watched or did something in like the first 2 to 3 years of my brain injury, am I gonna remember it? Hell nah. I mean, I remember the one time I tore the tendons in my foot because that was kind of an ordeal. I literally just fell. like I was like, I want to walk, and then my body said no because of my brain injury, and I just fell and tore the tendons in my foot. So I remember that because it was painful and it was stupid. But if something happened, so I've been recovering from my brain injury for 5 years, right? So if it happened like in the first 2 to 3 years, chances I'm gonna remember it? Hell no, I won't remember that shit. Nuh-uh. But if it happened between like 3 and 5 years, chances I remember it? Maybe. Hard maybe. But I do remember the beginning of Little Nightmares 2. So you know what? I'll just wait. I know with my brain injury, like it's recovering, it's getting better, but I'm probably going to forget all that I've played of Little Nightmares 2. And when I forget it all, that's when I have time. That's when I'll try and beat it. Yeah, so I can start from the beginning and get the muscle memory and stuff. Yes. I have recently I have a little bit of a passion for indie animation recently. So I want to oh, thanks, Cam's Caster. Aw, you're super nice. You're super sweet. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, I was gonna say I have like a little bit of a like my heart is in indie animation now. And so I want to do more reactions of like indie animation. So I want to react to Ramshackle, Cliffside, a bunch of these other ones that I like missed throughout the years. And like Hell of a Boss, I will get to it. I did watch like the first like 2 episodes of Hell of a Boss when they came out, but I literally remember nothing about them because they were in that window of my brain injury where if I consumed it in that time, good luck remembering anything, you know? So it's gonna be a fair reaction. I don't know if I should call it a blind reaction or not though, because do I remember it? No, brain injury. But have I seen it before? Yeah, but I don't remember it because brain injury, right? It's like having amnesia, right? Like if you watched something, like if you had a movie that you watched and you loved that movie, and then you got amnesia. You got amnesia, right? Like if you watch it again, is it like watching it blind or is it not? Like I don't know how to categorize that, because for YouTube, like for honesty's sake, I don't want to say that it's a blind reaction, but it is, because I can't remember stuff because I essentially have amnesia from the brain injury. That's kind of what it do. Can't remember anything. So like I don't know, but yeah, like with I don't know if y'all saw bro, my ADHD ass just makes me don't want to do things. I just walk the other way. That is fair too. No, mine is like gotta work, gotta work, gotta work, 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 gotta work, gotta work, gotta work, work, work. You know. I think that's my Discord profile bio thing right now. Is just work, 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 work. But I don't mind working. I love working. I just don't like feeling sick, and I feel sick a lot because of my thing, but I'm trying to get better. I'm doing the better. I'm gonna get better. I'm just gonna vibe. I'm gonna do my things. I'm gonna be successful. We're just gonna keep on pushing through, We're just gonna run. Well, I can't run. Like, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna ask my little sister to push me in my wheelchair. There we go. Yeah! But I can. Oh, I'm super duper proud of myself. I can walk to the mailbox now and get the mail. It's not very far away. It's like a literal 2-minute walk, and I'm like winded after I do it, but like I can get the mail by myself. I can order things and my parents won't know because I get the mail and I put it away beforehand. Oh, you're always sick because you have low immunity? That's fair. Still achievement. Getting the mail? Achievement. Yes. And, oh, I felt super bad for Zemi. So if you guys remember, Zemi won the giveaway for the Vtuber jar, and I haven't been able to mail it because of all of the things happening. Like my mom, from recovery, she couldn't drive, and then we had to visit my grandpa, so nobody could drive me, and just all of this stuff. So I'll finally be able to mail it. But as an apology, because it's been like 2 months, I'm putting Canadian snacks in there. I'm super excited to pick out some Canadian snacks. I have some ideas. It's gonna be like a Canadian gift basket, but with like a jar. One thing I'm super excited about your new model is I can finally have art where Eve watches your VTuber. I've wanted to do that for months. Yes, it's gonna be an original model. So we're gonna be like the model I'm using right now. I have the credit linked in the description. It's like an Etsy model for like $20. Tons of people can use it. So having an original one is as I get bigger, I want to have an original one so that other people who use this model don't get like, that's DollVT's model and you stole it from them. No, because they didn't. Or like, if someone else was like getting bigger with this model, I would hope that they would do the same thing so that I don't get comments like, you're using this person's model. How dare you steal, Oh, you're pretty successful. Oh, thank you. The moon is the limit. No, I'm going past the moon. I'm gonna go past the moon. Oh, yeah, I was really excited. I took a screaming class. Let me turn. What should I do with my game? Okay, I'll showcase it, but I put a little MP3 in the Discord because I took a screaming class and I learned that I've been doing the false chord scream right this entire time. So I'm very happy. My vocal cords are very healthy, despite the fact that I've been screaming for years. Very happy. I mean, I knew I was screaming right, but I just wanted to confirm it. And then I learned how to do the fry scream, and I haven't been able to do this fry scream ever, and I'm super duper excited. So I'll do the fry scream first. Let me just mute my mic for a second while I get this so that I don't just absolutely destroy your ears. Okay, nope, that's wrong. I did it right and then I did it wrong. Nope, it's not happening today, guys. You gotta engage your abs. And my abs are not happy. Takes too much air. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I will forgive myself for being too weak to do it today. That is that is the face of someone preparing to shatter your ears. Okay. Lowercase scream. Let me try it again. I'll tell you if it's right or if it's wrong. Hello, Corbzilla. That's a pretty interesting name. I like that a lot. Let's see. Gotta. No. I scream. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. You gotta push a lot of air out, and I just don't have the strength to do that right now. So I have to do it kind of on certain days, certain times. Like I gotta like designate a day to record record the fry screams. I gotta work on my abs as I get better. Sounds like you're coughing up a hairball. I'm not beating the cat allegations. I'm not beating the furry allegations, no! What are you trying to do? That is a very good question, Corbzilla. Welcome. Welcome to my channel where we ask, what is Doll trying to do all day, every day? And Doll doesn't know either. I don't know what I'm trying to do either. We just a vibin'. You are cat! Switches model to a realistic cat. There are people who have cat models, but I want to be a person. I don't want to be like a straight up cat. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe I just like being a person. Maybe it's because I'm not a furry. I mean, you cough up a hairball isn't not what you're doing. I can't beat the allegations. I promise I don't eat my hair, okay? I promise. I pinky promise you guys that I don't eat my own hair and I don't cough up hairballs, okay? No! My fan art's gonna be so weird. It's just gonna be me coughing up hairballs. Why would you do this? Why is our community so weird? I mean, I know that the community reflects the streamer, but I don't cough up hairballs, okay? Ayo, what's up? Ayo. Did you see Summer Game Fest? I saw a little bit of it, but I am saving money for art because I buy a lot of art and I need to save money for the art that I buy. No! No, Galaxia! Don't give them... You know what? I have to end stream before you guys give each other any more ideas. I'm sabotaging you all. No more communication. Okay, bye, sabotage.